So what
Hmm.
made y'all end up go to France?
So the thing was my dad had to work for some company, and the company, they needed him in Afghanistan. But the thing is Afghanistan's too dangerous of a place for like kids to stay.
Okay.
So what they do instead is they they keep us at the main, where the main place for this company would be in Europe, which was France. And he would fly down to Kazakhstan and work and shit.
So you would just kind of like go to school and all of this, like be part of
Hmm.
France society?
Um, we went to private school. We went to private school there, and yeah, that was a big shit. That was a big thing, especially when it comes to like the music shit as well and the influences, because you learn a lot of things that not a lot of people know about, and
So
like, well, you just learn history a little earlier basically, and start learning a lot of world history earlier.
how so? Because like honestly, I'm in
Um,
Canada, right? So frankly, I don't learn
right.
world history at the same rate as America as it is. We don't even learn the same
Hmm.
things, and
Oh
arguably,
yeah,
I don't talk to a
I've
lot
been
of
to your
people
history classes.
who have been to private school in France at all. So
Hmm.
even that alone is a next level. Like nobody knows what that's like type experience.
So it was stuff like ancient Egypt, ancient Vikings, and shit like that, and like ancient China, stuff like that. It was kind of interesting. It was kind of interesting, but yeah, it's funny that you said talk about Canada education, because then after that, I was only there for a year, and from there we moved to Calgary,
Okay.
and so from there I was learning Canadian history right there.
Yeah, it's got to be wildly different. When you're in France,
Hmm.
though, like, what was the biggest cultural thing? Like, were you forced to speak French, or because you were in private
Oh
school, were you
yeah.
like separated from that?
Oh, everyone learns French. Like even at private school, like you're not exempt from learning French. You're like, if you're living in this motherfucker, you're gonna have to learn some French. So, and even like the people there, they're pretty stubborn when it comes to French. Like, like I don't know about Quebec. I don't really know much about
Nah,
Quebec,
Quebec
but
is
like
what you would call dirty French by compare. France does not like us.
yeah,
They do not
it.
like our French.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know that. I was failing Canadian French because I had learned French.
You know, because
It was.
I used to do customer service and have to talk to France people, and
Hmm.
they would be like, "Can I talk to somebody who speaks French, please?" That's how much they hated my accent.
Was yeah. When it came to cultural stuff, it was more of like the art stuff. They got shit like the Louvre there, and they got like Notre Dame there. And when you're in France, it's really cheap to like go anywhere you want in that area in like Europe. You know,
Yeah.
it's like compared to like being like here and going somewhere. It's just like as cheap. So like a flight there costs as much as probably like a drive from here to like Houston actually.
I know.
So
Yeah, so I know it's a long time ago, but was the food
uh-huh.
mad different?
Yeah, it was
Do you remember the kind of
everything
shit you
like
would eat at lunch and crap in like France school?
shit, everything was hell. I mean, school. I don't know.
I
I
know that's
As
like a
far as I can
randomly
remember,
obscure question.
because I think actually, because I mean, if we're talking about like school food, I mean, my mom packed me lunch, so I wouldn't
Mm,
know. But when it came to like just going out and about and eating, like we're eating a lot healthier in France than we are here.
yeah, I hear the food is like super affordably healthy. Like veggies and shit are not expensive by
Hmm.
comparison to how over here that shit ends up being kind of pricier for some reason. Um,
Yeah.
is the music different? Like you said, the radio changed. Like what kind of genres are hot in France when you're growing up over there? Because this is what the like mid
Um,
2000s.
this is like the beginning of the 2010s right
Okay, so
there.
2010s. So yeah, what's hot music in
So,
France?
I mean, I can't really tell you that because that's exactly the point when music like it changed from me from when it came to like listening with my family and shit.
Okay, what changed?
Because there is like in Houston we're able to just listen to the radio fine, As soon as we get there, we don't understand the radio, so we just don't listen to the radio, you know. And our
Okay.
parents are like in their like 40s and shit, so they're not like down to learn.
But like,
And my mom only knew Spanish, so she could understand a little bit of French. And my dad's like English only, so he can't like understand. He doesn't want to learn anything.
that's fair.
So that's when iTunes and shit came in. And so like you just get to save shit. So we started listening to old Spanish music like mariachi and shit like that. We started listening to what is it? Pop, rock, Enrique Iglesias, Julio Iglesias, Maroon 5, Pitbull, shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Basically anything. And then old rock stuff like Bon Jovi. Well, yeah, Bon Jovi and Nickelback were kind of like some big ones as well. And I forget, Josh Groban was one of them. So like we kind of
Respect.
got stuck in this tiny little bubble, in this bubble. And it was a small time that we were there, but in that time I think it changed a lot of how we worked and all that.
So you're there, and then you fly into on. You said wait somewhere in Western Canada,
Yeah, we were in Calgary.
Calgary. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
I never been out there. So to me, that's a different part. That's
Really?
like a completely foreign Canada to me. To be real with you, so you're in like Western Canada. Um,
Mm-hmm.
how long were you there for? You said maybe I think you said a year.
4?
It was 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
So you basically did most of your high school in Canada.
I actually did a junior high school in Canada. So it was like basically this order is like elementary and then I finish and then I'm still doing elementary in like France, but then I'm in middle school in Canada.
Right. I'm in Quebec. We have a different fucking system with no middle school. I
Yeah,
digress.
man.
It's different over there.